Hello, StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is Game 4 between ShoWTimE and MarineLorD on Ruins of Seras. Yes, this is Game 4 of a best of 5 between these guys from Dreamhack Open. They made a stop in Germany in late January. And let's get right on into it. In the bottom left side of the map, we have the red Protoss player. It is ShoWTimE. And in the bottom right side of the map, we have the blue Terran player. It is MarineLorD. Now again, if you haven't watched games 1, 2, or 3, there's a link up here to game number 3. From there, you can click back to 2 and 1 if you haven't seen those games either. So again, I highly and strongly suggest that you catch up on this series before you watch game number 4, because it's like reading a book in the middle of the book. Starting it in the middle of the book, not catching the first chapters and being completely lost. Alright, so spoilers in 3, 2, 1. MarineLorD leads this series 2-1. After dropping Game 1, he's come back and won Games 2 and 3 to have a commanding 2-1 lead against ShoWTimE here in this PvT. Can MarineLorD close it out here in Game 4, or will ShoWTimE win this game and force a Game 5? We'll just have to wait and see, won't we? Because I don't know what the answer is. Okay, again, standard opening, same thing we've seen, although double gas here for MarineLorD, and actually, nope, not double gas, one gas, standard opening for ShoWTimE. Gonna throw down that Nexus here too in just about 10 seconds or so. Probe scouting on out does see the double gas, and that tells ShoWTimE one thing here. It tells probably Banshees, a Liberator Rush, possible here too. What could he use all that gas for? And the answer is going to be first a Reaper. Alright, Reaper's pretty good time. There's that Nexus on the way, and throwing up the Cybernetics core is ShoWTimE. Now the question is, what is going to happen here? There's the factory. Okay, so factory, I'm going to have to assume a starport here too. I just can't think of what else a Terran would need 2 gas for. And you know what? I mean, it's 2 gas. It's a 1-base attack here from MarineLorD. He doesn't even know where ShoWTimE is. I think he assumes by how quickly the probe found him and from the direction, well, he doesn't know what direction it came from, but I think he assumes that his opponent is over this way. We'll see where the Reaper goes. That will tell us what MarineLorD is thinking, and yes, heading directly west, directly across the map to find his Protoss opponent. There's an Adept on the way, and actually another Reaper coming up too here from MarineLorD. Is he... why? Oh, he's searching both directions. He doesn't know, but he guessed correctly, because here it is. Here's the Nexus. The Reaper does scout it out, forces the probe to run away back home to safety, and then back on in. So the Reaper actually doesn't scout off at all. And this second Reaper is here. There's a supply depot there. What is happening? A Cyclone on the way here too. Oh, okay, getting the upgrade for the Cyclone 2. Where is it? Here it is. Mag Field Accelerator increases the Cyclone lock-on damage. Deals 400 damage, 400 versus armored, 14 seconds. So basically adds a 400 damage versus armored bonus on the Cyclone. And guess what? A lot of stuff is armored for Protoss. Stalkers are armored, Immortals are armored. Zealots are not, Adepts are not. So not that great there, but again, Stalkers are a pretty big staple of the Protoss army. So if the Cyclones can do that, another Cyclone on the way. So MarineLorD's trying to make this work. For those of you who complained that maybe Cyclones don't get as much love as they should, MarineLorD making 2 here in the early game, and this upgrade implies he's going to make quite a commitment to it as well. So it's definitely a 1-base play right now. Now getting the command center, but it is enough to get quite a few units out, and a probe's going to die immediately. There it goes. What's here to defend? There's a pylon. There are some Adepts here too, and using that lock-on ability to try to take down the... no, forced to retreat. Forced to retreat. Mothership Core here being very upset at the attack that's coming on her babies. Mothership Core not happy at all. Another Photon Overcharge comes up. Again, this is pre-patch, so Mothership Core has enough for 2 more Photon Overcharges. It only costs 25 energy to charge up these pylons and make them mass murdering machines. Trying to use lock-on again, trying to get rid of these Adepts. The range is actually what's nice for the Cyclones. The lock-on ability, pretty good for that, and trying to take out that Stalker, not quite able to do it. But they did get an Adept, and they decide to head on home. So let's see, getting Blink is ShoWTimE. Not really flattered, I mean not flabbergasted, not flattered. Not really ruffled, I'd say, about that early attack. There's Blink on the way, there's Robotics Facility, there are 39 probes, 2 bases. MarineLorD a little bit behind. That push did not do what he wanted it to do. SCV's repairing up the Cyclones too. More Cyclones on the way for MarineLorD. He really wants to make this work. But again, only a single factory. He really can't make that many of them. He is making another barracks. He might be switching into a more of a bio-heavy attack from this point on. But right now, it is fairly cyclone heavy. And again, really good against stalkers. That stalker ball, I'm not going to be super happy about that. Adept sneaking on up, trying to take the zone like a watchtower. She is able to do so very quickly and calmly. And a Reaper going to scout up. I'm not sure. Checks for a third base. Does see the third base is there. ShoWTimE is actually looking pretty darn confident, saying, you know what? Cyclones are out. I can handle those. Not worried about that at all. Reaper does manage to sneak in. Does see the robotics facility. And sees the additional gateways, but really not too much other energy there. Sneaking on in, using that lock-on ability. And Stalker's blinking out of it, actually. Whoa, what blink micro there from ShoWTimE. Every Cyclone dies. The Marines are gone too. What? ShoWTimE just shut that down hard. Meanwhile, Adept in here sneaking around trying to kill stuff too. How many SCVs have died? A single one. A couple Adepts have died. Couple Stalkers. But really, I mean, those Cyclones were pretty much an abject failure. So MarineLorD not making those anymore. Making tanks instead. Okay, so switching up into tank production. Widowmine shot. Killing a Stalker. Did he see that? He might have been able to see that. Is this enough Marines to take out these Stalkers? Ugh, I don't know. That is a lot of Stalkers. And SCV is forced to pull off the line to assist with this. So many workers are going to die. Avoiding a surround. Good micro again by the ShoWTimE. Taking out the SCV, building that second command center here. Tank up to defend against it now. Canceling the command center. SCV is hanging out of range of that tank. And yeah, trying to convince workers not to come over to the side of the mineral patch because there are Stalkers waiting to kill them. More Stalkers. Yep, more Stalkers. 2 probes. Actually, are these going to be forward pylons? Oh no, it's going to be forward pylons. Stalkers out of range of the tank. Marines trying to poke on in. Oh, blinks away. Dodges the Widowmine shot. ShoWTimE. Now you're just showing off. All right, these Stalkers are putting up some serious pressure right now. Marines trying to do what they can, but they're outnumbered, and that's not a good thing at all. Are they outnumbered? 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe. These reinforcing Marines, I think, tip the scales in their favor, but even 1-to-1, Marine against Stalker, not that great in the early game. I'm going to blink up. Oh, the blink Stalkers get inside the main base. They're trying to kill the SCVs, building units. More SCVs forced to pull off the line here. Adepts crushing stuff as well. This does not look good for MarineLorD, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. A GG from MarineLorD. MarineLorD is defeated. ShoWTimE's victorious, and MarineLorD has left the game. Yeah. Yep. All right. So again, for all you guys who have wondered why we don't see Cyclones in pro games, I think that was your answer. I think it's because they don't do super well. I mean, MarineLorD went right for them. He got the upgrade for them. He went against Stalkers, but Blink Stalker micro too good. Adepts did so much damage too. Got completely shut down, and then Blink Stalkers pretty much had free reign. The tanks were late. There were no Marauders at all. Just Marine single tank with the SAVs trying to deal with this. ShoWTimE blinks into the main base, and MarineLorD taps out. So that's it. ShoWTimE ties up the series 2-2. We're going to move to a rubber match, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern on my channel. Be there or be square. See who wins this battle. Terran fans, support your MarineLorD. Protoss fans, support your ShoWTimE. And that's it from me. So this has been Falcon Paladin with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter and Facebook, both at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.